Hey, what's up, my new Standard Nation? It's TJ with Strategic Real Estate Experts, and today we're going to talk about what you can do in a multiple bid situation. So what that is, and what we're talking about is, this typically happens in a seller's market, which we're experiencing right now, especially in the first-time home buyer and second-time buyer move-up price range. So what that is the seller has received multiple offers on the property, and they're countering back more than one person. So they have sent a multi-counter back to you, and could be one other person, could be 10, could be 100. However many offers they get, they can decide what they want to do. So there's things you can do. Obviously, you have lots of choices. When you receive that multi-counter back, if you accept it, that doesn't mean that you're accepting or that you have an accepted offer on the property. The seller actually gets the choice to actually accept your multi-counter even though they've already signed it. It's a little confusing, but the things you can do is when they send it back to you, you can accept it, you can reject it and just be done and walk away. You could, in theory, write a whole brand new offer and start all over from scratch, or you could actually counter it back again. So don't think because the seller sends a multi-counter to you and to somebody else that you either have to accept it or that's it. Actually, sometimes we'll have a multi-counter where we know the seller has countered 3 other people. They also multi-countered us, and we'll actually counter them back to sweeten the pot a little bit to make our offer look even more attractive than what they multi-countered us at. Because what can happen is if a seller sends out 4 multi-counter offers and 3 of the buyers accept it, then the seller gets to pick one of those 3 offers. And in theory, you would think they're going to be all fairly similar, so then it's just coming down to who had the best financing, the best terms, the best price, all of that kind of stuff. And because we don't get to know what those other offers are, sometimes we'll counter back if we want to really win and sweeten ours just a little bit more to put us over the top. And the thing we'll do is we'll shorten the time frame for the seller to be able to accept that multi-counter as well, just so that hopefully they'll accept it before maybe some of the other ones come in. So, there's stuff that you can do. When you're trying to sweeten your offer, it depends on your specific offer. So if you've watched some of the other podcasts or videos or listened to them or whatever it is, you know there's a whole lot of things that go into an offer. It's not just the price. You could do things like make the earnest money non-refundable. Unless you plan on walking away, that's fine. Just know it would be non-refundable if the home inspection failed and you wanted to walk away because there was something super detrimental to the property. You can do things like put more money down. You can waive the home inspection. If you guys watched the one video about contingencies, we talk about lots of different contingencies you can put in the offer. Depending on if it's a buyer or seller's market is going to depend on how you structure that offer so that you're protecting your interests the best. But there's things you can do to help obviously make your offer look a little bit better. But part of making your offer look the best is like we talked about, get to know a little bit about the seller. Ask the seller's agent questions about the seller. What's important to them? When do they want to move? Are they looking for the option to rent it back? Stuff like that. So when you're in a multi-counter situation, don't feel like you have to accept that multi-counter or you're out. You could still counter it. Or you could reject it. Or you could sweeten it a little bit. So lots of options. Make sure you have somebody on your side that is going to look out for you and structure the offer so that it protects you but also makes yours look the best. There's lots of resources, videos, questions. You can always check out knowbeforeyouBuyRealEstate.com. Find useful information, and you can always reach out to me, call, text, or email 608-576-0044. Emails TJ at sreehelp.com. Don't forget to raise your standard. We'll talk to you soon.